Hello, hello, and welcome to SGL 2025 Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer Grand Finals.
Woo!
We got ourselves we got ourselves Mr. Mario versus Flea. This will be the last Ocarina of Time Randomizer game for SGL this year.
Yeah, and if you think you're feeling a sense of deja vu, totally normal. These two actually faced off last year. Mr. Mario took that match, but we'll see if Flea manages to take it this year. Getting our settings all up. What are you hoping for in this seed, Sago?
Oh, at least I know you say not an ADC, but at least something decent than what we've had over the course of this weekend.
Yeah, so we do have our 4-start prelude, but we are also starting with Song of Time, one of those kind of scarier songs where it's pretty ambiguous to decide if you're going after it or not.
Right, yeah, because the only logical implications you have with that are Water Temple and GTG, really. Mm-hmm. And off we go!
As much as we try to block out the sound, sometimes our, in-person chat.
Oh, Valley, Fountain, Trail, and City. No dungeon foolishness this time.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
That just means there is something major in every one of our dungeons.
Yep, and we do have some divergence right off the bat, kind of the two standard openers that we see. Heading straight to Adult CAC or setting nighttime to go to River first. Looks like we're seeing both of those.
Indeed. It's always nice when you see some divergence to kind of see which one ends up paying out.
Yeah. Snazzy reverse CAC. So there is a Song of Time block in the Dompe race, so you can decide to route to the right instead.
Oh, and there's our dungeons. Our free dungeon is Jabu is pre-completed this time.
Yep. And that's nice.
Yep, and Deku Forest and Dodongas are our stone, which unlocks the bridge. Those are actually some really good dungeons.
Yeah, that's actually, it makes for a pretty quick access to Ganon's castle. Those are all, tend to be lower requirement dungeons, unless they're locked by a bunch of items.
Yeah, which sometimes our paths can be sometimes ridiculous.
Oh, slingshot right off the bat. One of 20 or so in the game.
Yeah, well, give or take. Big chest here in the CAC Grotto with Final Frogs looks to be nothing.
Amazing.
Ooh, okay. Iron boots right off the bat. Interesting.
Yeah, that's particularly interesting because Flea doing Adult River here, if you have irons or scale going up to the top, you might dip through, go after that SFM song, so we might end up seeing that from Mario earlier than he would otherwise.
Right. Ooh, mirror shield here in the windmill. What is going on here?
We love a free shield.
Yep, no need to pay money.
Alright, what's our song? Ooh, okay, Chew Pack here in Upper River.
We get ourselves a horse from the windmill.
Alright.
That's actually really nice. Easy access to GTG once we have hook and a bow.
Mm-hmm.
And Flea with a nice glitchless jump to get the Chew Pack. We'll just find out what those are. Ooh, Ice Cavern is Bolero of Fire at the end.
Alright, not something that you necessarily think about needing. There are very few edge cases.
Right. Yeah, the most edge case of all being if Child needs to get there to plant the beam for the volcano for logic reasons.
Yep. And getting that Ice Cavern song hint, knowing that it's something that's basically only good for movement, really devalues that as a side dungeon. There's only 4 other checks, but again, if you kind of loop in that river, loop in domain and fountain on the way, it adds up to a valuable play still.
Ooh, and Burning Cack is Sun Song this time.
Alright, so we already know Frogs 2 is dead, so there's literally only one check that would be useful for, so we're probably...
Ooh, that was magic up in the graveyard crate.
Oh, nice.
And
Central Pillar is a small key, I believe.
Nice. That's actually fine.
Yep.
We have the irons. Yep. Oh, River. That's the boss. Wait.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
not the Darkling flute, which makes it all the more interesting.
River is the Darkling flute.
Well, it is.
Rolling Boulders is the boss key.
Right, but we usually would see that with the Darkling
as a
hint,
double.
As a dual hint, exactly.
Yeah. And it's a key, which means that it is a 2-key locked key. So you're not going after that. really makes you think that that Dark Link item, and probably not valuable either, but not necessarily.
They're just,
Oh, it's the 20 pack.
ooh, the coveted 20 pack. Let's go.
There's only 5 packs, 3 of them are 10, 1 is 20, and 1 is 5, so we hit the jackpot on that one.
Oh, and we just get some money from Dompe. Well, we'll still take it.
Yep, we already have a shield, but you never know when you're going to want something else.
Yep.
And here's that Song of Time play.
Yep. And Flea going to be retracing Mario's steps, kind of, whereas Mario will probably, at this point, probably either, I don't see him going river, maybe checking trail into Goron. No, no, even Goron City at that. Maybe go back Child for the song routes.
Yeah, Goron City being foolish, you're not really pushing that.
No, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Especially no strength, no, bow.
Oh, but we do get to see our Skulltula hints.
Yep.
Let's see, 20 is nothing,
Okay.
and 30 is a nothing.
Also nothing. Yep. 40 and 50 are off in these settings, so it's just that 10 that we're looking at today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Flea missing that 20, does not know there's a free shield in the windmill here for him. So jumps back down. One of those small execution time losses that if you're not, in a good headspace can really start making you wonder what you're doing.
I'm also on the mindset. I'm like, I want to get that money because again, you never know when you'll get that freestanding money in the cow hut or something.
Yep. All right, Mario backwalking. It does look like this is going to be a river play. I don't hate this. Again, going and picking up that song in Sacred Forest Meadow, even though it's out of logic.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A lot of info, and Mario does not know he's going to get 20 chews on the way, but that's going to help him clear more checks as well.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Flea completing that, adult cat graveyard loop, so nothing really new over there. They'll be opposite holding hands.
Yep, kind of. But it's also interesting to note that we've yet to see a path hint, but that could very well change when Mario goes to Sacred Forest Meadow.
Mm-hmm. Flea gonna get this peek here.
Yep, that is indeed the magic scroll.
Definitely magic. Yeah. So our trackers did manage to get the rest of our dungeon layout up here. Fire and water are going to be those 2 other required dungeons today.
That's not bad. Because granted, we did get the irons early, so we could definitely see a graveyard to Morpha hint.
Yep. And
was it CAC? Or was it where we got the irons?
we got the irons in the open grotto in CAC.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, so we could definitely see a CAC to Morpha hint at some point.
Yep. Yeah, and I will say, so all dungeons in these settings means having to do that fire and water medallion dungeon for that song on Burning CAC, which we know is Sun Song. 1 check, literally 1 check. And I am looking, Shadow and Spirit are not low item dungeons.
No, they are not.
So I would be surprised if we end up having to dip into those, but only time will tell.
All that for just literally one check.
1 check. But this is rando. Anything can happen.
Exactly.
All right, Mario trying to backflip over
There
here.
Nice. Normally you would use that with a bow or hook shot to get the right angle, but with a sword, you can still do that Mido skip.
Or just get good and free,
That requires finding Saria's song.
I'm just kidding. Mario's an excellent player, as you should tell. Going for the 3-peat here on 2023-2024, the actual online tournament this year, 2025. So we'll see if he can complete that.
So the settings that these players are running are 3 stones open the bridge to Ganon's castle, whereas the Shadow and Spirit medallions will give you Ganon's boss key. Those are the main settings we're playing towards today.
Yep. And Flea, I think, is really going to try to maximize these chews that he picks up. Because he's already done that river play, he's not going to do what Mario did and jump through the top there. Ooh.
Moblins have been rude lately.
Yeah, Moblins have been rude. One of the things that it sounds surprising, but even though you're making the same motion, sometimes Link just goes a little farther on side hops and backflips. All right.
Oh, so horseback archery has a hook shot.
Oh, I thought it was a slingshot. Okay.
And big pose just leads to nothing.
All right, so we already have our horse. We're just looking for a bow to get that then.
Yep.
And yep. Flea probably just gonna do DC here. Gonna have no problem with that many chews.
Oh yeah, easily. And then we also got Requiem off of the minuets check, which is really nice.
Mario letting Link get yeeted a little bit there. Moves a little faster. If you have hovers, you'll just zoom.
Flea setting up the chew strats to open up roll open the eyes. Classic.
Yeah. So you don't see this too often when you've got this many chews, but by opening the eyes first, you can actually scum back every chew that you use after this if you don't find a major item.
Right. But Grant, let's see. Ooh,
Yep.
Called it. Cactomorpha.
Cactomorpha. Big pose, Dedge.
Ooh, what does Mido provide tonight? The other hook shot.
Okay,
So that's long shot on horseback archery then.
Depends on where our bow is.
Right. But funny that we got our hinted hook shot to then find the one in Mido's.
Yep. Yeah, so if a hook shot locks the other hook shot, that's going to be logical long shot or, just hard long shot. In this case, time will tell if it's a hook-locked hook.
Mm-hmm. And toilet is nothing.
Yep. All right. Mario taking a peek at that. Now I'm curious just how many chews he'll use in a Foolish Goron City. Obviously there's a hint here.
Oh yeah, and then you wouldn't go for the maze.
You wouldn't go for the maze hint, I don't think.
Unless you're desperate for the hint.
Yeah.
Well, no, never hurts to get more money, honestly. Even though realistically, with these settings now, you only ever really needed the money for a shield, unless you're going for some refill pickups. Or if you get a wallet, you go for a Goron tunic.
Yep. There is a big chest on the other bridge, so Flea probably a little unhappy to see that, almost hoping that it's nothing. But here is another one.
Ooh.
Bomb egg? Bomb egg?
Maybe.
I think that was just a bloopy.
No, a paperweight and minuet on Bolero.
All right.
So we got ourselves 2 warp songs.
Yeah.
Which leads to 2 more song checks.
Yeah. Mario probably not too happy to see minuet there after hiking out to the minuet check.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be nicer for Flea. And in a seed like this, in a race like this, against opponents that are excellent, those are the tiny things that can make or break your run.
Oh, free Goron tunic. Okay, so the money is no longer unneeded.
We're buying nothing unless we run out of bombs or sticks or burn our shield.
Yep.
Maybe we find a wallet and get some chews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, child side has a key at the very least.
Yeah, I think it was a key and a wallet.
Ooh, okay, I missed that one. Okay, I maybe looked for the 2 words for small key. whether to give any implication of spirit key logic with the Requiem pickup.
Mario taking advantage of a little void there.
Mm-hmm.
The grottos, interestingly, do not count as the reset position.
Right. Which honestly is perfectly fine because otherwise you just somehow just spawn back up out of the grotto.
Yep.
Be a little awkward if you ask me.
But like strange men just popping out of holes in mountains?
Honestly, not really.
Wow, not a Hobbit fan.
They live in holes in the hills. There's a difference.
No, the ones in the Hobbit.
Don't you?
Those are
Wouldn't that be the dwarves?
The dwarves. But yeah, like.
Oh, chat saying hammer in Child Spirit.
Oh, hammer. Okay, okay.
Volcano. Oh,
the shiny thing.
Oh, never mind.
All right. Well, hammer is interesting. That's not in logic, but we can still go as childs. Oh no, Bolero.
Ooh, wait.
Bolero's in ice.
Oh, that's right. Well, depends on where we find hovers, really.
Yep. So the niche cases where we go for Bolero specifically, not out yet.
Yep. And Flea finishing up our first required dungeon in just under 15 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, Stone of Agony and Goron Tunic, kind of hard to decide if you're gonna scum those or not. Whether or not you want to ration your choose more. I might have still reset.
I think what helps is that because fire is required, I would personally keep the Goron Tunic in this instance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bad, so I definitely would. But if I'm thinking a Goron Tunic versus 7 choose when I don't have other, like, stable explosive access.
Right.
I don't know about that.
I totally get it from, I totally get that from that perspective.
All right. Flea did not continue hiking up, so won't be getting Minuet, so we'll be doing that same hike Mario did likely later.
And for now, we'll get to see what our child spawn is.
Yeah, our adult spawn is vanilla, but our child spawn is random, where we drop in.
All right, where do we end up?
Oh,
Okay.
Hey.
That is honestly fine.
Oh, okay. Lullaby. A reminder about Sun Song. Alright, well, Lullaby.
Yep.
We probably need that.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably.
Probably, yeah, because, let's see. Well, you would need it for water, potentially, for any sort of
probably.
Water lowering, water raising, maybe.
There's exactly 2 checks in water that you can do logically without Lullaby, so it's unlikely that we wouldn't need it. Some more hearts.
Yep.
Alright,
Flea is skipping right over that.
Yeah, Flea's already at 5, which is usually what our top runners end up stopping at, even when fire is required, but especially with that Goron Tunic. You're not, even though it's only like 3 seconds a chest, you're not wasting that time.
Right, and it also puts a way of being one-shot by Iron Knuckles.
Yep. Alright.
Let's see, where will Mario go from here? Oh, that's right, he was scumming choose. So that way he could just use as few as possible to then still complete DC.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. I would have expected Flea to also do this because it is a lot of choose. Just that.
Yeah, the toilet hint.
GTG toilet hint again. So these are the kinds of decisions where it is hard to decide. What am I going to prioritize here? Having these choose available because I don't have explosives. They do know where hammer is. Mario can get that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No.
Nope.
The wallet.
Oh, it was.
The wallet in Child Spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Mario has Requiem.
Yeah.
I mixed them up. Sorry, chat.
Whoops. And Flea just doing a little jazz session with the Skull Kids.
Trying to like hear the song in my mind. And just a heart.
Yep.
the other reason why top runners tend to stop collecting, you're already gonna get plenty of hearts from, you know, the NPCs, the things you can't peek.
Yep. All right, and Mario reaching KD in about 19 minutes. Oh no.
Yeah.
Missed the chew jump there.
Yep. Yeah, so what you're... Ooh, gonna miss this cycle.
Ooh,
Yep.
Cactagoma.
Okay,
Interesting.
Cactagoma.
So we got the horse from the windmill.
Yep.
We got the iron boots from the grotto and the mirror shield from the windmill. There's way too many possibilities right now.
All right.
We also have Cactamorpha, so that was more than likely just the iron boots. So that leaves us with Epona and the mirror shield, really.
10 skulls,
10
adult
skulls.
shooting.
Yep.
Got a few options yet. Yeah, so what you're seeing, you saw Flea do it earlier, we didn't really explain it, but they set up a ground jump here so they can then launch a chew into King Dodongo's mouth.
Oh, we also, oh yeah, chat, bring it up the point that we also got Slingshot from Man on Roof for potential.
Slingshot is not actually required for Deku Tree in these settings. We do have B1 skip that diverts around the Slingshot requirement in logic. So if it's hinting to a Goma path, it's going to hint directly to Kokiri Sword.
Ah, yes.
Doesn't mean it can't be the Slingshot for things like Child Spirit,
Right.
but that's not going to just be the item for dungeon
Ooh.
completion.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Mario skipped this. That could be big.
Mario wasn't here as child, though, was he?
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah.
So the question becomes, when does Mario route that in? Is there another strength available? So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Sometimes we see these, you know, kind of more out there checks. Kind of decide a game depending on how required that item is.
Yeah.
We saw it earlier in Mario's match. Went and did, you know, Ruto's letter spot, did child checks, and sometimes you can't get there.
Yeah. That was the unfortunate thing with Sponge in that race. It's the fact that because you had no minuet and no serenade for you to easily route in a way to get to Lake Hylia fast as child.
Yep.
That was the unfortunate circumstance of that race.
Yeah, and with like random child spawns, you can end up basically anywhere on the map. Not technically everywhere, but pretty much that force start with Prelude opens up some options. All right, Mario. What are we doing?
Well, we might be just doing Child Market for now. Yeah, because Flea did not do Child Market because he just did the save quit immediately.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that there's a lot of like... You don't necessarily need to do it right away. You have that prelude. The time of day routing is the only big thing that you need to keep in mind.
Ooh,
okay, a bomb bag.
Bomb bag, nice. So everything that we just did was all in logic.
Our audience has noticed, as they participate in this tournament, that being up here, it is possible to kind of judge audience reactions to things. So you may hear them being a little excitable about things that are not exciting. All right, storms.
That's actually really good for Flea right now.
Yeah.
You got ZL, you got bombs. You can go full clear the well if you really want to.
Yep. It's been a long weekend. It's been a very fun weekend. So.
Indeed it has. Yeah, our crowd is getting very riley back there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Thank you, game.
Boo. All right, so just to fill in some time here, Path bomb bag. There's 3 bomb bags.
Yes.
So to have a path one kind of blows.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Or doesn't blow?
Well, because... I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Thank you for indulging me. Now, Segway, this is best of 1. Yep, this is...
Yeah, there is no way we could do best of 3 with how long these seeds can end up being.
Yep.
Otherwise, we'd be here just before the sun came up.
Yeah, people have flights to catch.
like myself, first thing in the morning.
It was single elimination, so it was groups. We had 6 groups, and then 2 advanced into a 12-person bracket. There was a bye for the winners of each group, and then the rest had a play-in match.
Fun fact with each of our 6 groups, we had a 3-0 for we had a number 1 runner was 3-0 in every single group. So we had a 6-way tie for buys.
Yep.
So that was fun that was fun for the team to kind of logistically put together a stream and however get that all situated.
Yeah. So I'm curious what Flea decides to do here. Look at the time of day. He can make Dampe time.
Yep, he could do Dampe and get the Kakariko Sculptulas, but he's not looking happy as this probably wasn't his intended route.
Yeah, probably was hoping to catch chickens and then walk out, let the time of day pass so you can do the Dampe check. So, fun little, quirk of hint logic. Mm-hmm. That hint for the bomb bag for KD is, as far as we know currently, bomb locked, meaning that one of our back of lake hints or our open grotto hint has to be the copy because it can't be locked by that bomb bag.
Yes, because we had an instance earlier on this weekend where we had a Kokiri sword hint in the Deku tree, which you could get as child. Where it's also just as accessible as adult without needing the Kokiri sword.
Yep.
But as you said, there has to be a copy that's easily accessible elsewhere in the world.
Yep. And sometimes that knowledge is important. We've seen sometimes Rudo's letter, for example, hinted in Fountain when it's, not open Fountain.
Yep.
Well, letter's not in open Fountain, but...
Right. Fairy Outside Games Castle is nothing, and we got Nocturne off of Requiem, which is a really good warp song.
Yep. Yeah, Mario's kind of got all the movement right now. Flea hasn't made it to any of those checks yet.
Yeah, he's being thorough, which is not bad.
Yep.
Now he'll get to see what's here in the Composer Grave, which Mario will also still need to do.
Yep. One thing about both of these runners is that they are both very completionist in early game. They don't like to leave checks behind. Mm-hmm. And that really is the name of the game, right? What is routing? How efficient can you be? What decisions do you make throughout it to follow information that you're getting along the way? Mm-hmm. And they really kind of stick to that same core. Yes, Mario might have had a plan that the Iron Boots kind of pushed off a little bit, but it's really in the name of get as much information, get as many checks in that I can on the way.
Exactly. And speaking of information, it says, we know that Flea got a strength here as a child, but Mario's been here as an adult and got the Mido chest. Mm-hmm. We'll see if he chooses to push that Kokiri sword chest.
Yeah.
Because if that is our only available strength in the early game, that could potentially be what we know as called a orphan check. It could potentially be last location.
Mario, missing a note there. This is one of the more punishing checks to screw up because it's in phases.
But what's funny is that both Mario and Flea were started off with the exact same notes for the Sound of Storms, which I find really funny.
Yeah, so Mario has kind of 2 options for where that strength was, right?
Yeah.
Has storms, so he can go opt to do that grotto and the Kokiri sword chest.
Yep.
Or do you put it off until you're coming here for Deku?
Ooh,
I don't imagine that's what he will do, but it is an option.
I've already seen 2 big chests here in the well on Flea's side.
Calling Beta the well. This is one of our bomb bags right here. We don't care about this. Oh. Okay, actually not bait.
Yep, not bait at all.
That's actually kind of huge. That gets us our other hook shots, and we can like basically do water.
Yep, and give us Forest Temple completion at
Give us Forest, yep. Bow and Kokiri Sword from finishing the seed. Yeah. We have the info. We have access to Bolero. So even if like the intention would be for us to use the hovers, we don't need them. We don't need the hovers for fire either. So like, I would not be too surprised to see either of these runners go into ice as soon as they're able.
Right. But yeah,
we still need magic and lights, of course.
Yep. I mean, we need the Kokiri Sword.
Yep.
Kokiri Sword, Hammer, and I think that's and lights and magic. So yeah, that's essentially all we need for go mode.
Oh yeah, the magic's in graveyard, so we have the long shot. We can do that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. And I agree. We don't want to have to go do ice and buy beans. But if we're picking up that magic and we have blue fire arrows, you just rush the song at that point, and it's much quicker.
And thankfully Mario did not abandon this check.
Yeah, I was not super worried. Like I said, they're both pretty completionist in early game.
Yep. Ooh, third big chest here in the well. Scale.
That's nice. That movement.
Yep.
Oh. I had Mario not check child spawn and was just a little confused. Oh no. Flea.
Oh no. Flea's literally one hit away. Ooh.
Oh, yep.
OOT is Serenade. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. There.
Yeah, never worried.
At this point, if you were to find another heart chest, I'd take it.
Yeah. If this is a heart chest, I imagine Flea picks it up. Oh,
and it is not.
Now we're gonna die to this Skulltula here.
Or the green bubble. That green bubble is so annoying.
The green bubble is very annoying, and I have watched people legitimately lose races because they have died to it.
Oh.
I'm not gonna name any names.
maybe something for after. Ooh.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, we can go get magic.
Oh yeah, indeed. There is a trick. A very precise trick, but doable. Yep.
Hey,
here we go.
Yeah. Oh, a whole container and everything.
Nice. Oh. Mario with the setup where you don't have to stay side hopping throughout the wall. Very neat.
All right. What's in the locked rooms?
Nothing there.
Nothing.
So let's see. I wasn't counting keys, so it looks like he probably introduced this best. It was an items, which is not needed, and we're out of there.
Yeah, Flea going adult makes total sense.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Nocturne to warp out and easily get the magic with the boomerang trick, so I don't blame him.
And if I'm seeing this right, he also doesn't have all the warp songs that Mario has, so no Requiem, no Minuet, not at this time.
Yeah, so Minuet was in the crater, remember, which Flea did not go into, and then Requiem is on Minuet.
Right.
And then Nocturne, I believe, was out at Requiem.
Yes.
Yeah, so the song chain is forthcoming.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay.
Wow, okay. That's impressive.
And Flea missed that time of day.
Oh, that's right.
And now Flea has like no reason to go do that check until after Tens goes.
Right.
And adult shooting, which I think is what he's gonna do here. It's really not the end of the world because this is a pretty small place at this point to narrow down.
Yeah, I would say this fulfills the CAC path to Goma, that Kokiri sword.
Yeah, so we'll see what ends up being in Deku. Lee, I think, is probably picking up songs right now.
Yes, I would agree with that.
And then, depending on, you know, what songs he finds, we'll adjust the route from there. We know that it's probably going to be picks up Nocturne out at Requiem and just reverses to GTG.
Yep.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Neither of them is really going to have trouble, like, going dungeon to dungeon here.
No, not at all, now that you say that. But now we also get hints here on the Deku tree, because we only have 2 paths. Lon the Phantom Gang, we got a bomb back there.
Oh, Mario's
and we got
gonna...
storms.
Yeah, Mario should know to go to well then to pick up that bow.
Yep.
Path bow and path bomb bag all in the same seed. What?
Yeah, that's...
There's 3 of them.
It seems like a joke. It seems like a joke that the game's trying to say. More choose. Another fun little deal with these settings is that while choose aren't in logic, they decided to put them in big chests because originally you'd only ever find them in small chests.
Yeah, and it was kind of decided as a sort of like design choice, right? Because these are this is meant to be a quick tournament. You know,
Yep.
we have groups and brackets all in 4 days. So having explosives is one of those things that really changes how fast a seed can go.
Yep.
And so to just kind of pick up how much access you have to that, throw them in a big chest.
Yep. Yeah, I think I had a seed where your first it was first logical bomb bag on 30 skulls, but you ended up picking up so many chews along the way, you would end up eventually pick up a bomb bag on Pierre in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's hilarious, but it's like, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah, bomb bag on 30 feels like one of those things that you're not doing until you have absolutely nothing left except like bomb shoot bowling.
Exactly. Yep. And it was literally just kind of because DC was required and potentially keys in Fire Temple. That's at that point that was all that the seed needed those bombs for, really, and Spirit Temple, really.
Yep.
So it does have its uses, but once you kind of figure out the playthrough of the seed, it's interesting.
Yep. So Flea picking up Minuet, gonna finish clearing out some of the checks in here, has the information about the hammer that Mario already had. And not much to talk about in Deku here.
Nothing too exciting yet. Or at least not that we've heard from our audience yet.
And just as I say that, a big chest here in the basement.
Maybe this could be double magic?
Yeah. So my biggest fear right now in this seed is that our light arrows are on the Sunsong Grave, and so I am desperately hoping that sometimes hint exists on one of the stones today.
if worst case scenario, it's on the back of Lake and we're never getting it.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact. If our light arrows are on that, it can't be hinted on a stone.
Really?
Yep, because the Miss Ganon hint exists.
Of course, that's right.
Yep, light arrows can only ever show up on an always hint.
Oh boy,
Which is why I want to see the hint so bad.
just to kind of prove, just to see it and be like, okay, they're not there.
Just to be like, great, we don't need it.
Yeah, I didn't think about that till you mentioned it, but yeah, that would make the seed extremely cursed.
Yeah, you always have to try to like prepare yourself for the worst case scenario, and right now with all of the information about the items that we have, knowing that we're so close to go mode.
I that's crazy. We're almost 40 minutes in, and we're only a hammer, long shot, and magic from go.
And we know where all of those things are.
Yeah. Well, duplicate long lines again, Phantom Ganon.
Yep. So Flea can complete Forest here, so even though he's gonna pick up Requiem, I would imagine he just dips in.
Yeah.
And by dips in, I mean we've got 15 minutes ahead of us, folks.
Oh, we got ourselves a forest dip.
Yep. We're very likely to see a bow in here.
No, yeah, this is more than a dip. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I did the same thing. I'm like, please gonna dip in here, but it's
a full clear.
It's the whole thing.
So, yeah. Unless we see something big in Forest, let's check in on Mario.
Yep.
He's going to be starting his well dip.
Yep. Yep. Mario is gonna have so much to work with here. Also can complete Forest. Also can go get that long shot to complete Water. I would expect Mario to end up playing Nocturne out of here and using that boomerang.
Yep.
Just because he has that warp song to make it so much faster to get there.
Yep.
And then Mario is gonna be flying, and I really I don't know that you mess around waiting for hovers in a seed like this. I think you just take the known bolero and go straight to the song, honestly.
Yeah. Well, 'cause if that's the case, then you just then. Wait.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, that Skulltula can also be rude. Well, weirdly enough, he didn't equip Deku Nuts to stun it.
Yeah. So some of the Skulltulas in the game can softlock you against the wall. You're just pushed into the wall repetitively.
I think one of the more notorious ones is one in the Shadow Temple.
Yep, Shadow.
I think I don't know which one of the three it was, but
It's the last one.
It was one of them, because I think I almost had that happen to me.
Yeah, and it feels so bad. You're like, no, free me.
You can't soft walk on the well skull as far as okay.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Hey, Vidya. Hope you made it home okay.
Let's see. So Mario just immediately bailed after just getting the bow, so he's going to be chasing Flea into Forest.
Okay.
So we've got ourselves. Well, he's not warping immediately, unless he's going to go for the skull outside Ganon's castle, maybe, or doing something else.
Mario is possibly thinking about going and getting that long shot first and doing Water before Forest.
That makes sense too.
Because if you leave those dungeons,
It's only our 27th slingshot. Nothing that exciting.
if you're leaving those dungeons, it gives you more time to find the hovers before committing to going and getting Bolero. So it makes a lot of sense to me. Let's go get that long shot. Let's do Water. Let's do Forest. See if we pick up hovers along the way.
Yep.
And then commit to the Bolero play.
Yeah, I see that. Oop. So he plays Epona, then goes back in. What are you doing, Mario?
Setting nighttime probably. Probably doesn't have enough daylight for the cycle.
Oh,
It does have to be daytime to do horseback archery.
Right, okay, yep. I think that actually makes more sense, yeah, because I didn't realize how much you have to calculate you are to then, even with Epona, to get to Fortress in time.
Yep. Can't the horse just stay?
Yeah, I think she'll only stay if you then ride her for a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then she'll just despawn and you have to resummon her again.
Did you ever play Breath of the Wild? And
Yes.
you claim one of the horses, and then it's just sitting there on the map wherever you abandoned it.
Yes. After a while, you realize it's been there. Your mind tells you, should I go back?
Judgmental little icon, just like you left me here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Epona's super offended. Alright, meanwhile, Flea is still doing Forest.
Nothing too exciting.
Okay.
That was the wrong angle for that jump slash, unfortunately.
Yep. So this is one of those kind of tricks that when you're first learning Rando always feels so intimidating. Like, oh, this is so cool. They're recoiling, getting a little anti-grav. Like, come on. I love it. And it's actually very forgiving. Basically, if you hit that wall at the right angle, you'll end up on the platform.
Yep.
Flea went into the platform a little, as you saw, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yep. And as we see, it's daytime for Mario.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
He perfectly calculated it.
Yep. Yeah, especially with Sunsong being, like, behind everything.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of small things that you need to keep in mind so that you're not standing around for 90 seconds, because you cannot give up that kind of time in a tournament like this.
Exactly, especially with grand finals going on.
Alright.
Oh. This guard giving Mario a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, so you can, like, trap her, as you see.
There we go. But unfortunately, he didn't store the jump slash.
Yeah.
So another trick that is very common in these runs is if you do a crouch stab, the developers didn't give it a damage value, so it takes whatever attack you did and uses that as your crouch stab. 99% of the time, our runners will store a jump slash into that and have the maximum damage possible, whether you have the Master Sword or the Bigoron Sword. So you would have seen a lot less crouch stabs on that guard to defeat her had he done a jump slash.
Yep. This is also kind of nice because knowing that your item is on the 1000 HBA check, you just get your 1000 and then waste all of your arrows, finish it a little faster than normal.
Exactly.
We'll see if Mario goes for pot strats. I don't think he ever has.
Oh. Loses a few arrows to the tent though.
Hey, let's go, and there we go.
Like you said, he'll then just blow through the rest of them.
Terrible score.
I know. Yeah, 1200. What's going on? You didn't make top score. Come on.
I remember one time I was watching, I think it was Ryu, and it was like in a weekly, and they only needed 1000, but he had gotten all hundreds, and so he was going for the perfect 2000 and got it.
Whoa! That's crazy.
And yep. So, as I mentioned, this is kind of what I was expecting Mario probably did. You're already as close to water as you can get right now because we don't have Serenade, so just...
what you were predicting on your routing was actually was spot on.
Yeah, and I don't think either of these runners picked a bad route here. It makes total sense to do Forest when you're here. Flea did not have the song information that Mario had already. So, not knowing where Serenade is, like, alright, I'm already here. I'm just gonna do it. Now, how long will water be?
Yep. That is the big question. That is always the question with fire and water. It's like, despite them being potentially two of the quickest dungeons you can do, it all relies on where the boss key ends up.
Yep.
Fire Temple, worst case scenario, you go up the top where the Megaton Hammer is.
Please no.
Water Temple, worst case scenario is my worst check with my last check I would do in water would be the ice switch middle level. I think would be my last one.
I think the worst check today is going to be that Dark Link item because River is already hinted. So you're like, please don't make me do this.
And this is the Water Temple is also a dungeon famously known that in Rando that once you get 2, you then just start scumming them. Because it takes 2 keys to go to the Dark Link loop and 2 keys to get to the red vanilla boss key chest.
Yep.
And if you don't find anything on any of those, you just scum them.
Yep.
And just go on a different route. But the problem is if you find things on both routes, you will need to start looking for the rest of the keys.
And we're still in Forest. we're through, what would you say, like 2/3 of the dungeon about? Is that what we'd say? It feels like Green Poe and Basement take forever.
Chat saying unless it's the week where you have boss key on boss key chest at strength 3 on River. That is a nasty deal.
I'm good. Flea showing off a little tech there. You
Nice.
just backflip. It stops you from voiding when that drops on you. Guess another tournament must have just wrapped up. Hearing some applause.
Chat saying if we have an OGC hint, yes, we do. Outside Ganon's Castle is nothing.
Nada.
So strength 3, potentially not needed at this time. Another worst case scenario for light arrows would be if it's in Ganon's Castle and we've exhausted all the other checks, being in light trial.
This has me so worried about where lights are.
yeah, worst case scenarios being Sunsong Grave or light trial at this point.
Yep. Yeah. So one of the things Flea will be doing throughout these couple dungeons is collecting those 10 skulls, which Mario does not have to do. He already has that Kokiri sword. So Flea is going to be collecting those 10 skulls, go and do adult shooting and turn those in and realize he has to go back child, which isn't the end of the world. He has Nocturne. And, I mean, you need to go child to do Deku anyway, so, you know. But it's all time that Mario just has on Flea by default right now.
True.
And even that boomerang that Flea found, it's not even an advantage because Jabu's pre-completed.
Exactly. Exactly. Oop, there is a. Oh, looks like Mario's setting something up.
I kind of thought Mario was on the other side.
Yeah, there's something going on here.
Yeah, so this is really interesting.
I think he tried this in Sponge's race, but didn't get it.
Yes. Whee!
Pause buffering. Let's go. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh! One of the rare tricks that's allowed in these settings, which you don't even see that often.
Yeah. That's because it's hard. And often it's not worth, if you're not consistent at it on that first try, it's not worth the time that you potentially lose. You just drop back down, do it again.
Another small key. He's done a good number of the checks.
Mario grabbing this key is kind of interesting because as you mentioned, usually you only grab 2. So I wonder what he's thinking of, like, I need to go through all the doors.
That's what I'm thinking, if he's prepping going through the boss key chest as well as the Dark Link loop.
Yeah. Mario having a little trouble with this ledge.
Yeah, just need to turn around. Oh yeah, now we get to see another one of these little interesting little setups to be able to get to just then roll forward and grab onto the ledge. There we go.
These setups all look so funny. Like, if you don't know what they're doing, you're just like, why are you hopping? Ooh. PG giving Flea a little bit of trouble here. Doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me plenty of times where the volleyball deal just does not work well. Yeah, but Flea gets it done anyway.
Yeah, as long as you avoid the fireworks of Phantom Ganon's last, stage.
You're
okay.
As some call it, the razzle dazzle.
The razzle dazzle. He's just flying around with sparklers.
Even the sound effect sounds like sparklers at that.
Yeah. All right. Forest was nothing. I mean, we had to do it anyway, but there was nothing there.
Wow.
I don't even think there was the bow that I was expecting to be there.
No, nope, there was not. Yeah, there was. Yeah, just a big fat nothing.
Yep. All right, Flea getting some info here. He's already actually fulfilled that path that he just found. So what information is Flea missing?
Well, at this point, yeah, he's only got the 3 paths. Is at this point, he has. He had to have seen the. Did he not see the horseback archery hint? I wonder. Did he not find that?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
Maybe he was looking for that.
He noted something down, so maybe that was it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get song information at the very least.
Yeah, so Flea will pick up Nocturne here, and then, like we said earlier, probably just reverses, gets that long shot, goes into water.
Yep. So Mario kind of running against the clock here, but gets the enemies defeated.
Yep.
Let's see, we get the boss key on Central Pillar.
Of course.
Yeah, so if we see a Morpha path hint, that will more than likely just lead. Well, we did. We got the Cactus Morpha, which was just the Iron Boots. Because normally, with something like that, you would also see a Zora Tunic for tunic logic reasons.
Yep. And here Flea goes.
Off to GTG.
Yep. All right.
And also another thing to note in Water Temple, normally if you have magic, you would also, our runners would go ahead and set up Feroz Wind in the hallway leading to Morpha's room. But since we don't have magic, that isn't an option, so we have to now raise the water again.
Yep. Instead, we get to watch Mario do some really cool attack, hook shotting up there, doing a little jump slash. The angle for that, he makes it look so easy. It's not.
It is not easy at all.
Not easy.
Even with hover boots, it's still tricky because you have to go in sort of a J formation. Even then, I still mess up a few times, and it's like I have to then reset. It takes so long.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the mirror shield on Flea's side looks. Both mirror shields on both sides look really nice coloring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, Mario pulling off the rare back walk up the slope.
Like I said, he just makes it look easy. It's not.
And the quick grab from Morpha, quick kill against the door, and Morpha is down.
Amazing.
Again, looks easy. It's easy to learn, but it's just to get the opening movement and pulling of the hook.
Yeah,
is tricky.
Yeah, actually quick grabbing Morpha is the part. Because even once you learn the timing to, like, grab, it's then the roping up.
Yes, and then keep it situated by the door. Let's see, shoot the sun, has a Poe bottle. Yep. Big Poe bottle at that. But not going for it. Because we also don't have any bottles to note.
We have blue fire arrows. Even if we are going into ice, it's over. We don't want a bottle.
Flea makes it to GTG, whereas Mario is stepping foot into Forest Temple with the long shot, which will make things ever slightly quicker, but still very, very boring.
Yeah, not too much faster. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of piece together the time here, and I think they're real even.
I would agree with that, because yes, he's a forest behind, but then you have
Water and Deku all done.
Yep, and Flea could easily go back and do Deku and Water.
Yep. Yeah, the only kind of real thing, Flea could potentially be in a Go Mode Deku situation. Mario is obviously not in a Go Mode Forest situation.
No.
And it doesn't matter anyway, because Go Mode Forest is still Forest.
Yep.
Whereas Deku goes from about, 5.5, 6 minutes to like 90 seconds.
Yep. Especially if you have magic and dins.
Yep. Yeah, without those, you still just climb up, but you're skipping, that slingshot room, you're skipping the compass room.
Both of those have 2 checks, mind you. Flea going for horseback archery to get his long shot.
Will Flea beat Mario's 1200?
It looks like he's going to do it for the same, just aim for the target strats that Mario did.
Yeah, just hit this big target here. Oh. Blast.
They both get the same score.
I didn't realize we were watching the one mind race.
Right? And that was for a completely different Zelda game, too. And that was for A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Who knew we could span generations of one mind with this? Oh yeah, that was the only exciting thing we got in Forest. Was our
That's
20, was our
right,
27,
that's right.
was our 27 slingshot.
A slingshot, amazing.
Also, take note of Flea's rupee count in the corner there.
Nice.
Nice.
Why are we here?
GTG. He's already used up the key on the left side. Yeah, because that's the thing. Unless he wants to try to find hovers to get the hammer and not have to worry about relying on trying to get to Ice Cavern for child access for Bolero. That's my thought.
I think
What are you thinking?
I think this is a misplay, first off. Knowing that you don't know it's necessarily your Kokiri sword waiting for you in CAC, but having an unresolved CAC path, Chagoma, knowing where your hammer is, knowing where access to that hammer is, knowing where your magic is, I'm wondering if Flea mispeaked the magic.
Oh no, I hope not. Well, because the colorful flames that should be a good giveaway that that's magic.
It should be a good giveaway. But I know he wouldn't have mispeaked the hammer.
Right.
Bonk.
Well, every bonk takes 2 or 3 seconds away from your time.
But yeah, that's kind of the only thing I can think of Flea looking for in here.
Yeah.
And it could just be lights could very well still be in here.
Ooh, that's very
another
true.
magic could still be in here.
Yep.
But it just...
But yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
I'm confused why we're not just doing dungeon.
Yeah, because at this point you can go... Well...
Go do water.
Nope, another big chest to kind of bait him away, potentially. Well, oh,
Okay, all right.
You called light arrows.
He's a genius. I get it. Light. Okay, well, from our perspective, that feels a lot better because at least like that part, Mario's also going to do. Flea is not just like
Right, exactly.
giving time to Mario. Now he is, but
Yeah, because at this point, I would feel good bailing on GTG at this point and going back to CAC to resolve whatever it is. Because yes, you got irons. Yes, you got the mirror shield. But that could also still mean he's probably wants to look for strength 2 for more spirit exploration.
yeah. So when I talked earlier about them both being thorough, you could see the moment Mario switched to an aggressive routing stance as soon as he got that bow. He's like,
Exactly.
I'm out.
Yep.
And obviously we're not seeing that same decision from Flea.
Right.
This is something that I would say is too careful to do.
At this point, Mario is now about almost halfway through Forest. And then let's see what else we can find here in GT. More keys. Oh, missed the ledge there.
Chat saying he's chasing opponents for K-Sword.
Th-
I
I-
still,
yeah.
I don't agree with that, having quick checks still available.
Yeah, but that totally makes sense, though. Oh, another big chest. It's always funny hearing the reactions from the crowd.
Look, a bomb-locked bomb bag.
How funny.
Surprising.
Also, not too many keys around, that were available,
Yeah,
which is surprising.
All right.
Where are you gonna go, Flea?
Flea's done in GTG. That's good for him. Lights, you know, pretty early on, but Mario will get those quickly. Probably after the hint though, so it'll be a little bit of a hike.
Yep. So I think Flea's probably gonna do the same thing Mario did and go straight to Water Temple from here. Oh yeah, first checking on the Valley items. Heart piece in the waterfall.
Just a heart.
Hyrule. Ooh.
Interesting.
A path of the Hyrule field to Volve. So that means Hammer's out there in the field somewhere.
No, Hammer is.
Oh, that's right. So Hammer's on the volcano. That's right. So it's hover boots for.
So hover boots or letter.
Ooh. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, for Bolero?
For Bolero.
We have long shot to get across the bridge though.
But a beam.
Oh, now I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it took me a second there.
No. Yeah, for actual access to the top of the volcano.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, Flea making his way into the water temple.
Yep. Right as Mario continues in Forest.
This feels like a sense of deja vu.
I know, right?
And Mario also with the gamer shot.
The gamer shot. Amazing.
Both Flea and Mario getting that. Amazing. Yeah, chat saying 50-50, yeah, letter or hovers in the field.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Let's see. Yep, he's going for the swag, top walk across the ceiling. Currently at this time, while both our runners are just retracing what the others have done, which again, literally, it's literally the reverse of what it was a few moments ago.
Right. All right, no hovers. We get to see a nice little setup here to hop. Yep. Pick up our key.
And that's a similar setup to what you could do in Fire Temple after dropping down from getting the Pierre check. You kind of have to be on a corner and land at a certain angle.
Oh, sure.
Instead of just having the risk of jumping all the way down and potentially missing it and being back in the Boulder Maze.
All right, so our boss key was in Central Pillar.
Mario just pinpointing it on Meg's position.
Yep. So the real one is the one that spins, but it also loads in a frame before the other ones.
And also has darker eyes.
Yeah. So if you're paying attention, you don't necessarily need to wait for the spin. Doesn't save time, but it looks cool when you just kind of go straight to it and shoot it.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes you're lucky enough, and like Mario had, she just spawned right in front of you.
Keep scrolling.
So that's a good question. The song sharing the same logic as items for the path priority, and the answer is yes.
Yep.
Yeah, because the main path priority is the fact that your hints out in the overworld will point to your stone dungeons. Is the main thing.
All right. Hopefully grabbing key number 2. And Mario gonna fight Phantom Ganon.
Alright. And then after Phantom Ganon, what does Mario do from here? Let's see.
I expect Mario to play Nocturne to pick up magic
Yep.
and go to ice.
Yes.
Without, so our Path to Evolve hint was in Coolish Gerudo Valley.
Oh,
So-
yeah. That's the irony of it.
Yeah. So Flea opted to jump down for that hint. Mario just went straight to water. Because aside from lights, Mario has all the info that he needed to beat the dungeons and go get the light arrow hint.
Mario just going for the zero cycle, essentially. I think that's the trick I've been thinking all weekend that I wanted to learn. It's like, I think I got it by accident, but it was mainly a combination of just a few crouch stabs and a few bigger on sword slashes, and all of a sudden it was done. I'm like, in one cycle, I'm like, oh, how did I do that?
Yep.
But it wasn't the zero cycle that Mario just showed off.
Yep. Flea, unfortunately, had too little health, so between doing the peak, wouldn't have had enough time to fight all of the enemies, so is going to have to go back into Central Pillar, which is slow, unfortunately. Looked like he might have been yawning a little bit there. It is currently
Just
11 our time.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. It's not bad given where we are right now,
No,
honestly.
not bad.
Yeah, this is actually one of the more, I don't know if I want to say generous at this point. For now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Mario does not know how generous it is, because the lights are fully accessible to him right now.
Yep.
So worst case, we have to climb all the way to the top of fire. But we're looking at, I think this will be the fastest seed of our tournament.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Flea, he needs to find a way to route child chickens back in, but to go back to daytime Kakariko.
Yep. Honestly, I'm not even sure if it is hovers. That saves Flea a lot of time.
Yeah.
Even though Mario is gonna go into ice, rush that song, it doesn't take that long.
Nope.
It's still collecting some rupees, it's still doing some glitchless jumps or ground jumps. It is time.
But also to note, he only has 4 arrows. You only need at most, you only need at most 4 to get the. But also he doesn't have any bottles. Because he runs out of arrows, that's it.
Two?
You have the 2 in the Ice Blade room, but then you also have the one that goes into the White Wolfos room. But then you also have potentially 2 in that Blue Flame room with the check and the chest.
No, you're just going for the song.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what Mario's gonna do. It's possible that he
It makes
clears
sense,
ice
yeah.
because he's here, but I would expect a FW set instead and just get the song.
Okay.
Was Cat? Sorry. Was Cat Epona to GTGK sword? Wouldn't that make Epona unusable for a med?
So the K-Sword was on collecting chickens, is the thing.
Yeah, but Epona, if Epona is the hinted path, it was hard required for one of our med dungeons.
Oh.
So I think it was, can we deduce whether or not it would be like usable basically?
I see. Yeah, Kalo just kind of pointing out that
Yeah.
that Epona couldn't be hinted.
Yeah. For Morpho.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't.
Oh, Bomb Shoe Bowling was your other magic meter, apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Which, with the bomb, yeah, you got the bomb bag from. Oh, Oh yeah, this iceberg can be a little tricky. It's easier with hover boots, but you can do it by mashing B. It's just not enough time somehow.
Yeah. I always just go to the moving one because it lets you climb up.
There we go.
All right, let's see what Mario opts to do here. He did check King Zora.
He did. That leaves him with 3 arrows.
Yep.
But like you said, he might just. This might be another instance of his more aggressive routing and just go straight for the song.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Flea gonna do adult fishing.
Oh, that spike.
no.
That spike trap is also annoying.
Oh, I know. Watching people do Oko Ice is definitely one of the more entertaining.
Because at that point, then you're no longer worrying about the spike trap. You're worrying about the icicles that fall on your head.
Yep. All right.
As well as the ice blade. There are a ton of things in Ice Cavern that could just OHKO you in that instance.
Yeah. And I would say the saddest I ever saw, they were, almost to the Wolfos room where you get the song, the final room.
Yep.
And they were standing so that a freezer couldn't blow on them, and an icicle dropped and killed them.
Oh no!
It's like, no.
It's like we had this plan. That wasn't supposed to happen.
That was not supposed to happen that way, right?
Oh.
Arrow? My kingdom for an arrow?
At the very, it's good. It's good that the hook shot can still damage those keys.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're seeing lab dive as well.
We do have it in logic, but the iron boots are just quicker.
Yep. Yeah.
Nope. So yeah, he must have gotten the flag and just going for the skull.
Yep.
All right. that is true, Toffle. That is true.
Oh, did you say you need arrows and magic?
Yeah, I got plenty of them just beneath this platform. Just break open all these pots. Just like you destroyed all the pots in the guardhouse.
Rude.
Mario picking up his bolero.
Whee! Mario can actually go back through the dungeon now with those 6 arrows.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, the initial aggression is over. Now just kind of, he's probably still going to be looking for those light arrows just in case if they are here.
Yep. Yeah, so you can hop down just like you saw Mario do. Use the iron boots to go back to the start of the dungeon.
Nope, nothing here.
So obviously, Flea showed us where the light arrows are. We know that what Mario needs isn't here, but having picked up some extra arrows, no reason not to just complete it.
Yep. Strength 2 from Hyrule Field. Oh, we're following this Hyrule Field to Volve. So that strength 2 could lead to something interesting, whether that be Spirit or GTG.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for Flea, if hovers aren't here, whatever it is just a long path to nowhere.
Yeah. All right, nothing here in ice, so get away from the keys.
Oh, the copy of field.
Huh, a bomb locked in the field.
Amazing.
Ooh, and Flea is leaving. So only the strength 2 out here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Again, we're watching Mario kind of cheese this expectation. We don't have Rudo's letter, which is probably behind the hovers, is what we're inferring here.
Yeah. Flea's kind of thinking of himself like, wait, what? I saw him shake his head like, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh, turn in the pole.
Oh, that's right. He does have a bottle that he can't use.
Yeah. But we're calling Epona again.
Probably to go back to GTG for the silver block room.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah. It's strength 2 for Rudos.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All that would do is just put what we did in ice in logic.
Yay! We love logic.
But it's only a suggestion, as some would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you have bomb shoes in play. Oh!
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so it is hovers. Okay.
Alright, so Fleet is gonna save some time there.
Yep.
Probably just plays Minuet, yep.
Also, that also puts Mario at a bit of a disadvantage, having hiked all the way out to the ice to get that Bolero.
Yep.
He's going for the Bing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But at least with this, they'll both get the hammer at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think Flea's gonna just have be getting it just slightly ahead of Mario by now.
Yep, yep. And the nice thing is they can both just then hop down into fire and beat it. And we'll have a really good idea then. Does Flea have enough time to get that Kokiri sword?
Oh, that's right. Trouble with the RSL plug. As much as I want to try those settings, I heard there could be some really nasty settings in those deals.
I know. Yeah, they definitely did some huge revisions for their last season settings. Changed a lot of the weights. Removed Master Quest, which I know a lot of RSL purists were kind of...
Yeah, that tends to be... Master Quest seems to be a favorite amongst those players.
A hammer.
Yay!
Please, still collecting skulls.
Oh. Interesting.
6.
I would have thought Flea would have just gone headed straight for the crater, but
No, because Flea still needs, has to do adult shooting.
Yeah.
Has to have 10 skulls to kind of wrap up into that, you know,
Oh, yeah.
chicken's hint.
yep.
Go mode. Yeah. Yeah, so Mario, let's talk about that time. Mario will have to go to Ganon's, do the climb, which Flea will also have to do, so none of that is kind of the sunk cost here.
Right.
Get the hint,
And then ride all the way back out to GTG.
reverse to GTG, do up to the Wolfos check.
Yep.
So, depending on if he decides to do right side first instead of left side,
Yeah, it all and it kind of beats almost in the middle, weirdly enough.
Yep. So typically when you're looking for one item, runners say right side.
I could see that being the case.
Yeah.
Yep.
So depending on what Mario decides there, Flea could gain back a lot of time.
Yeah. But also Mario doesn't have strength 2, which thankfully lights aren't locked behind strength 2, but you would also wouldn't feel totally comfortable going left side without strength 2.
Yeah.
So I could totally see going right side for this instance.
Yeah. Maybe you pick up a strength in right side.
Yeah.
And then Flea has to do chickens, which is pretty quick. It's 3 chickens in these settings. Has Nocturne, so that's quick, but will end up playing Nocturne, doing adult shooting, doing 10 skulls. So,
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, now we hit a bigger question. How deep will our boss key be here in Fire Temple? Alright. Not in its vanilla location, so we are climbing.
Yay! We do have 2 keys already. That's
That's the that's the bare minimum to get up to the next level if there are no keys on the bottom, but
yeah.
oh wait, no, you need an extra. We need 3 keys to get up there. Never mind. So there has to be a key down here.
Yep. Some key.
Yeah, whether it be the big key or the small key.
Yep. In this case, you hope it's the boss key.
Yeah, because at that point, then you would deduce that Volvagia has your next key, but that doesn't really matter, like you said.
All right. No key there.
Where are Namaha? Where are light arrows? They were in GTG in the room of the silver block with the Wolfos. So it's kind of so Flea has those. Mario will probably play to the hint, then travel back out there.
Yeah. So Flea does have the advantage of a Gomo Deku here.
Yes.
There's no fire source as of yet, but it does mean that he can just climb to the top and jump down. A strat he's very comfortable with. They do it in All Main Quests, which is a speedrun category that he does. So he's going to show off how good he is at that.
The heart drops from the keys. I feel like they are very rare. Oh, and Flea is also looking very low on health again.
The stress.
First it was the well as a child, now Fire Temple as an adult.
Ooh. Okay.
More keys.
This isn't gonna like hurt Mario. He has plenty of time, but that's the kind of execution error that really starts like, ooh.
Yeah, because that's the weird quirk about this room is that when you go from that bridge room to there, the timer does not reset.
Yep.
Because it's the same heat timer.
Yep.
Nothing in the shortcut chest. We still are gonna climb.
Yep. So Flea cannot afford to make that same mistake. He will die from the damage.
Nor does he want to get bothered by the keys, because those will also kill him.
Yep. So Flea needs to not aggro anything in this room.
Which it is possible. But he got the hearts. He got the hearts.
Wow.
So, Kalo probably in chat going, why?
The sweat.
Let's see. Another key.
Another key up there.
Which means
So
we need at least 2 more keys to progress further. Because one you can get one and then one behind the bow.
yeah.
There's the 1 key, essentially, which does mean the boss key is further up, unfortunately.
So-
could be on Pierre even.
I'm not gonna lie, this next check, which I know is the map chest, I call it the boss key chest because of how often the boss key ends up here
I
in
can believe
Rando.
that. I can believe that. I can believe that. Yeah, because that's usually around the point before the shortcut where it's like you almost feel okay bailing if you just leave Farore's wind up here.
Yep. There we go, there we go.
As you call it, the boss key check.
It always ends up there. I don't know. One of the few places where jumping down makes the most sense.
And I cannot believe Link's knees still are functional after all that.
Right?
And he only does like half a heart. Thankfully, truthfully, he has double defense, which does help, but still,
Yeah.
that has to have done a number on his legs.
One of the nice things is Flea will have daytime after completing
Right.
Fire Temple once you jump in that warp, so
That's right.
Nocturne will take him straight to doing archery and probably turning in 10 skulls, but he needs to decide what his last couple skulls are gonna be in this case. He only has 8.
Yep. So at this point, yeah, you get. You already got the one from Goron City. There aren't too many more in between, really, between now and CAC, though.
Yeah, especially at daylight as an adult.
Yeah, you can get the one in Trail.
Yeah,
And
I'm not sure I don't think Flea picked up the one in Trail, but the one in the grotto right outside of Cac is probably the last one.
That's what I'm thinking too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and with Mario not having the Goron tunic, has to do these bomb strats on a very strict timer.
Yep. I will say Mario is a pro at this. He might have opted to reset if he had been troll hold, but
as he does.
That's fine. It was after the bombs. You're not worried as long as the bombs are done.
Yeah. So that was perfect lucky timing there, I shall say.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the heat timer during cutscenes. Yeah, it stops. Yeah, that's
Look,
nice.
We don't question the nice things they did.
Yeah, don't look at Gift Horse in the mouth with that.
Grabbing a key just in case.
And with that, Mario can enter the castle, get the boss key, go straight to Ganondorf for the hint.
Yep.
And Flea also finishing up Lavagia, kind of. At this point, we want Flea to then go back to Kakariko, but we shall see what he does.
Yeah, Flea. Again, just my expectation would be you play Nocturne. You do your last 2 checks as adult.
Yep.
Before you commit to going and doing chickens.
Yeah.
And I don't. This could be quite close with a Go Mode Deku situation, honestly.
Yes. Ooh, but he also has to go into Graveyard to get the magic, too.
Yep. And we'll do that on the way.
Yeah. Awful. The logic for K-Sword Wasteland. We know the K-Sword's not there. But
I mean, that would be fun though.
It'd be funny indeed, but why would you want to go out there?
Yeah, it'd be fun though.
Ooh, Flea opting not to go long-shotting for the magic just yet. Oh no, this could be that instance that you mentioned where he possibly mispeaked? Oh no.
I suspect Flea plans to just get it with Rang as child, if not getting it with long shot.
It makes no sense to do this Rang if you have a long shot to do it.
I would agree. We'll see.
We'll see indeed.
I stopped being worried about it when chat said Epona, and now I'm back to being worried about it.
Yeah.
Alright, Flea, where are we getting our last couple skulls? Yep, okay.
Yep.
So this will be that lower trail one.
Yep. But then the question of where to get the last one. No Sun Song to change things up.
No, I imagine he goes for that one in the grotto outside.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe just plays Prelude there and plans to turn in 10 as child.
Oh, hey, careful there, Mario.
Never worried.
Yeah, salt and pepper or nothing. He's a gamer.
Yep. Oh, you know what? We have free Scarecrow and a long shot. This makes sense.
Oh, is he just gonna go for this skull?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my, okay.
It's not like great, but none of them are time-wise at this point.
Yeah. I think that was kind of what we saw Flea's reaction to be like, okay, where am I going for the skull?
Yep. Yep, so there are 2 skulls here. One that you will see here, and then one that you have to... You don't have to call Pierre. You can get it with just long shot. Oh. I didn't realize he was at 9.
Yeah, ooh.
Alright, yep. Playing Nocturne again.
Yeah, 'cause unfortunately, we know that the other magic is also on Bomb Chew Bowling.
And is Flea picking
hang
up
on.
magic this time?
Let's see.
Nope.
No, he's not.
Alright, Mario does have that light arrow hint. I don't know that Flea has the time he needs at this point.
No.
Mario playing Prelude instead of Requiem. Okay, okay.
There we go.
There we go. Alright. Flea playing Prelude now. For real.
Oh, no.
Nope,
What?
the bait.
What are
the bait.
What are you doing, Flea? Oh, Requiem. Are you following Mario? Or, wait. What is this? Colossus Fairy? Oh, let's see where he did that. Yeah, what are you thinking, Flea?
Flea is pushing that strength 2 behind that Epona instead of doing chickens.
Yep.
And that is going to be GG's. We don't like to call it too early, but
At this point, though.
Flea already had just like the most minute amount of time to make the decision to go finish CAC.
Yep.
And I do think that he either didn't ID magic correctly, or maybe forgot about it, didn't write it down.
Yeah, well, something to ask about.
Yeah, Mario gonna get the 3-peat. That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, they're both reverse waste landing for very different reasons.
Very much so.
And they will, like, end up in the same room. Mario should FW out before Flea gets in there, but since Flea has done all of the, like, checks first, Flea might be in there going to the Silver's room.
Yep.
And we'll find out if Mario's going right side first. It'll be a little more prolonged, but...
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Clap up. Clap up.
One has to play...
The mental game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried.
We tried video.
Yeah, we just couldn't shake him. Flea, I think looking between gameplay and tracker is what you're seeing. Really trying to parse out what exactly am I missing here. And yep. So I mentioned this earlier. Typically, if you're looking for one item for your go mode, right side.
Yep.
So this will be a little longer.
But it is the more dense. It is the more dense in terms of consistent item checks.
Yeah, the like checks per minute.
Yeah. Our crowd back here.
Really hamming it up for those bomb bags. All right. What's Flea gonna do next?
Let's see. Mostly keys. He is bailing. Back to Spirit. Oh no. He's following that strength 2 path.
Yep. Nope.
No.
The bait.
Oh.
Okay.
Point child. He's thinking hard.
Literally scratching his head right now.
If he at least then follows to go back to CAC, it's at least knowing that he figures it out. But the fact that he didn't long shot to the magic still has me worried.
Yep. Okay. I think Mario still has this, but I think it could be extremely close if Flea picks up the magic.
Yes.
Gets the Kokiri sword. Go mode Steku.
Yeah.
It's the climb at this point.
Yep. Very much so. Yeah, I think even with all that, it's going to be it would be
the hike from Minuet over to yeah.
It'd be. It's not likely, unfortunately, but no rank strats, but he is gonna do chickens.
Okay. Well, hope is gone. turn in 10 skulls first. No? Okay.
No, well, you've already set the chicken, so you'll have to go do it after. Oh! And not get the jump attack. landing.
So, actually, any chickens that you throw in there before you collect the check stay in there until you collect the check.
Oh, really? I did not realize that.
Yep.
But, yeah, having played this for 5 years, you learn something new.
So this is one of those things that's kind of gone out of, I'll say, useful knowledge as the chicken count has gone down. Mm-hmm. But when it used to be 7, it was actually very interesting info.
Yeah, so that's the path complete for Flea.
Yep. He doesn't look super happy about that.
No.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah. Oh, this.
Oh, gotta love our crowd here tonight.
All right, Mario, so very close.
Mm-hmm.
We will definitely finish Deku.
Yeah, he'll finish Deku probably by the time Mario gets to Luke Ganondorf.
Yep. But that magic.
Yeah, the magic, man!
My heart. I keep thinking like, oh, this is really close. This is really no.
Yeah, we wish you were here too, Vidya.
Yeah. All right, these are lights.
Yep.
Oh.
Woo!
All right, so what I thought was going to be a Go Mode Deku for Flea is no longer a Go Mode Deku for Flea, so we're not going to see his fun little speed run strats.
Well, we also didn't have Dins anyway, so.
No, you recoil off the wall and break the web that way.
Oh, is that that's something that's allowed in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Flea's not being in Gomo, he's going to be looking everywhere in Deku Tree for the potential of the lights.
Yeah.
Or no, not lights, excuse me. Wait, then why would he still be looking around in here?
Magic.
Oh, that's right, the magic.
The magic.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm really curious what he thought was in the box, or if he just forgot about it, but...
I have a
Oh, spin strats?
Oh, well, he has no bottles, so he has to.
Yeah, usually we use empty bottles to do this.
Uh-huh. Alright, can you get the one cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beauty.
That'll be something to look back on. Mario's face with no bottles. Yeah, we only found the one bottle. We only found one bottle. That was the Big Pro bottle off Shoot the Sun.
Yep. Which he did not grab.
Nope, but
or
Flea,
turn in.
Flea picked up. Yeah, didn't turn in.
Yep. All right. We are entering the final fight. Burn the web. This music is so good.
Oh yeah.
It's so nice. Alright, so we lost our Master Sword.
Oh no.
We have a hammer.
Yay.
We take advantage of that,
the power crouch stabs.
The power crouch stab, words. Of memory time.
Of using the Master Sword, because the Master Sword, the damage table, does more damage than anything else to Ganon in the game.
Yep.
And now we have our Master Sword back.
And we did not talk to Zelda, thank goodness.
We don't need extra text boxes slowing us down.
No. And Goma is done for Flea, so his dungeons will be completed, but he is still missing that magic. but it won't matter anyway because for the 3rd year in a row for Speedgaming Live Ocarina of Time Randomizer in person, get your GGs in chat and prepare to clap for our 3-peat champion, Mr. Mario.
His Wii is OP.
Yeah. It's not even Mario. It's just the Wii. Do you want them on the inside or the outside?
Whichever one works.
I like them centered personally.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, take that one.
All right, we're gonna have you guys sit in the center. We'll do this pretty quick. Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Got it. Yeah, there you go.
Welcome in.
Oh.
There we go. Welcome in, guys. GG's.
Thank you.
GG's. Congratulations again. Flea, you put up another good fight this year.
Thank you. I did have a lot of hiccups at the end, but I don't know. It seems like I was still quite. It was actually close, huh?
It was close.
I realized at the
Very
very
close.
end I knew where the magic was. I just
Okay. We were wondering.
So what happened was you did peek the crate in the graveyard. That was where your magic was.
yeah, and I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
So you got the Chew Bowling hand and did that one?
I didn't get that one either.
Oh.
No, but I was in magic mode, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was doing Deku, and I was like clearing all of it because I
Yeah.
I need a magic. And then after I finished, I was like, oh, I know where it is.
Every time you went by that crate, we're like, maybe this time he uses long shot. Maybe this time. Maybe he just wants to use the rang.
Yeah. And another thing that like was like a little unlucky with what happened with me was that like I was going towards bottom of the well as a child, and I just barely missed the daytime cack. And I
we noticed that.
I really wanted that because of the cack hint. And I was like, oh well, I guess I'm not getting.
Yeah, we
that.
noticed the reaction on your face. It was like, oh yeah, you may have got Dompe time, but yeah, you missed that on daytime.
Yeah, I would have much rather had the Cocos.
And those
instead,
sons.
but-
Totally get that.
But
Yeah, I was like bow from no mode at like a half hour into the sea. Wow. So I think my route just like went very well for me.
okay, yeah.
It did. We were talking about how you both kind of, were a little more careful at the start, and then as soon as you were in the well with that boat, you're like, nope, I'm out. I'm out. It's over.
Yeah, you just bailed immediately from the bow.
Wait, long shots on horseback archery, hammers on the volcano, and I know where magic is. It's like,
And you knew where Bolero was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you end up picking up the hovers pretty early then as well?
I have no idea where those are.
Tech-type grotto.
Yeah.
Wait,
I never got the.
did you go? Was it ice for Bolero?
Yeah, I got blue fire arrows. And what? I didn't have a bottle either. I mean, there's a big Poe bottle. I just didn't get.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Shoot the sun.
Yeah.
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 That was the only bottle we saw.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a path like Hyrule Field to Volve.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
path.
So hovers were in the Tectite Grotto.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was helpful for you, obviously, because ice, even if you're just rushing the song, is a little bit more of a time
And I ended up
investment.
doing all the checks just because maybe strength 2 or long.
Yeah.
arrows
Yeah.
are there, so-
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's kind of pretty interesting how we both did very different things.
Yeah.
That was funny. You both did the opposite methods of getting the hammer, where one used the hover boots and the other did the child bean.
Yeah.
But at the exact same time.
Literally.
That's funny.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, we're going to keep this quick so they can give you guys your awards. But congratulations, GG's. 3 times in a row for in-person. But special shout-outs to his Wii. 4 years in a row. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. This was a really good match to watch, so that was fun. And thanks for making it a little quick
Yeah.
so late at night.
Yeah.
I'm glad the gods were kind to us with the seeds.
Yeah, right. I was like, lights are gonna be in Sun's check. This is AD. It's over.
I was ready to be in light trial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hurt for 2 strengths, so.
All right. Well, we'll get out of the way. Turn it over to our Speedgaming and Ooter admins.
All right, and good evening here, everyone. Thank you, and hi, chat. GG's again to both our runners, Mario and Flea. Well-earned championship here. It's always a fun pleasure to organize the tournament. Certainly has its challenges, but well, you did it again, Mario.
Yeah.
So GG's again here. Thanks for joining us for this craziness that we put on every year. Mario, you've been here for every modern SGL, and Flea, glad to see you back for your second, I believe.
Yep. Second time in the finals. So.
Yeah.
Your track record is excellent. Maybe you'll finally pull it off next year if you can beat Mario's win. But also, again, thank you to everyone who joined us this year. We had 24 entrants, plus everyone who joined us as volunteers, as spectators. Of course, thanks also to everyone on SG staff and to all of the additional SG volunteers for all the work they do. That is a Rick, our scheduling guru, who has put up with quite a lot of bunny hunting and just general us chasing him down for scheduling. It's always a puzzle to juggle, but much appreciated to all the SG staff for what they do.
My legs are tired.
Rick says his legs are tired. I think everybody's is pretty much at this point. So it's about time to hand over those trophies, I think. So first up is the second place trophy here, well earned for Flea, to add to your collection. And then we have first place, GG's here to Mario, adding to your Alex rather expensive collection. And with that, I do believe that is a wrap for us all. We do have one final Speedgaming Live Finals match currently going on over on Speedgaming 2. That is our Super Metroid map. 90% finals. Thank you, Rick, for confirming which specific game. Brain's a little tired at this point. So you can go check out the tail end of that. But for now, that'll be it for us, I think, to everyone. Thanks for watching again at GG's, and we'll see you all another time.
Bye.